This lobster rolls kit is my new addition to the Foodies gift guide that you have to check out. I can't believe that you can get lobster rolls by mail, and that's why today I'm going to bring to you Mason's famous lobster rolls. Want to send a gift to someone that they're really going to love? Well, if you need a gift for foodies, or if you're a foodie yourself and you want to treat yourself to a gift, I have a wonderful idea for you. Today I'm sharing the best gifts for a foodie lobster roll edition. And this lobster roll kit is a 4-piece kit that comes from this place called Mason's Famous Lobsters. And they're on the East Coast, and you get these awesome kits full of like rolls and butter and all this stuff sent to you from Maine overnight. So it's seriously fresh lobster, and I'm going to show you what happened when we were gifted one. Thank you so much to Mason's Lobsters. When we were provided one to partner with for this recipe, or sorry, I'm so used to doing recipes, I just say recipe all the time. So I'm going to share with you exactly what it was like to get one of these awesome lobster rolls by mail kits in our house, and show you how we went and we made 4 delicious lobster rolls that were drenched in drawn butter. Now, I'm from Rhode Island. I'm a New England girl. I'm living on the Pacific Northwest coast now. But it really made me feel like home to get this by mail, and I think anyone you're gifting it to will love it. So before I blab anymore, let me just show you what it was like to get this and make them at home.
It's not chips, I promise you that. I need your hands back. I need your hands back. Dangerous. There you go. I need this. This is directions. Directions. Thank you.
Oh my God.
There's no chips.
Oh no, don't tell them there's chips. You just ate chips. Oh my God, it's like you put your dream out into the world to get Cape Cod chips.
There's lemon down there. All right.
There's lemon?
A piece of the whole lemon.
What are you eating? The buns?
Yeah, I gotta save these buns, Gio.
The buns are for the lobster
I'll
rolls.
give you a roll.
You can even try lobster.
You can try lobster tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow, though.
So inside the box was absolutely everything we need to get started. It came with a couple sticks of butter, and if you love lobster rolls from the New England area, you're probably familiar with the concept of drawn butter. So that means that the butter is served warm over the lobster roll. It also came with these awesome whoopie pies from Steve's Snack Shop, which is also from Maine. I'll tell you more about those later. And then of course it came with Cape Cod chips, because that's exactly what you'd expect to get on the side of any lobster roll in New England, especially from like one of those grab and go windows. So yeah, there were a couple other things. There was lemon, there was a seasoning packet. It really had everything needed to get started. And of course, no lobster roll kit by mail would be complete without a pound of fresh, delicious lobster. And really, we ended up having more lobster than would fit in the soft buns that came in the pack also. So it was really a plentiful amount for 4 lobster rolls. You got ice?
Ice.
So I was really impressed that the Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls kit came with absolutely everything that you would expect in an indulgent lobster gift. So it had everything we needed. We didn't have to add anything at all to the ingredients. So it was super easy to make these lobster rolls by mail. Everything was really super fresh. These rolls were super buttery and plump and just really seriously fresh. We made this the day after it arrived. So the first thing to get started with making lobster rolls is to toast those buns. So here, my husband's just opening up the rolls a little bit because he wants to toast both the inside and the outside. And they provided this awesome Kate's butter. It's Irish butter, which tasted so good with the lobster rolls. So into the pan went butter, and it was heated on medium low. You don't want to burn the rolls, and I feel like buns cook really quickly in butter. So it's safer to go a little bit lower than you normally would, because all of a sudden they're going to heat up and be toasted. So you just go ahead and do each side. We used a really large frying pan here. And as soon as they're a little lightly toasted on each side, take the pan off of the heat. And then the lobster rolls, the rolls of the lobster rolls can be moved to a cutting board where you can assemble the lobsters later. And then you could, of course, just eat the lobster without heating it up, I guess. You could just like do the mayo, but we decided we wanted to do the lobster that was going to be served with the drawn, which is the warmed butter. So what happened is we just used the same exact pan and we cleaned it out and we set it to about medium on the stove, and then it was time to add the lobster. So a few chunks of butter and the 1 pound of lobster went into the pan, and it just kind of simmered there for a few minutes until it was all melded together. They sent the most perfect looking whole lemon, so we sliced that and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice went in at the end. So these Mason's famous lobster rolls people, they really know what they're doing here, because this came together so quickly after just, maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes tops on the stove. The lobster was all cooked and it was ready to assemble inside those buttery toasted lobster rolls. So in the goodies went, and then you'll see that actually I started digging into the dessert from the whoopie pie that was sent for dessert. I don't know, I don't think there's like a hard rule that you have to eat sweets after meals. I think during a recipe video shooting is a perfect time. And then there was some leftover butter. That was all that lobster infused butter from the pan. So that became the drawn butter that went on top of the lobsters, and it just hit them with like an extra little bit of warm temperature, and so good. Look at that. My husband actually started like drinking the lobster butter juice right from the pan. And so then it was the grand finale. It was time to plate up our lobster rolls and serve them with those delicious, crunchy Cape Cod chips. And I will say, I think earlier in the video you heard me saying that like my husband brought this dream to life. Well, he's been dreaming of Cape Cod lobster chips. We're not going to the grocery store a ton these days. So if we forget something like a bag of chips, it's kind of the end of the world. So it was awesome that Mason's famous lobster rolls kit included a few packs of Cape Cod chips. It was perfect for this lunch. And then of course we got to serve Steve's Snacks Bakery whoopie pies as dessert, and they were absolutely fresh. So moist. I couldn't believe that we stuck them in the fridge overnight and they were still so fresh. I think they're kind of up to magic with however they're creating these whoopie pies up there in Maine.
Looks good.
Ooh.
It's hard to pick up because it's so buttery. You ready?
Looks good, yeah. You feel like you're in New England?
I do.
This brings back memories of Rhode Island.
There you go. It is delicious. Very good.
Damn, babe. You look very satisfied.
Very satisfied. All I need is a beer.
I'll get you a beer.
Beer me.
Do you have one on the counter?
The chips are on point too. I can't believe I forgot them yesterday.
What is it, point 2?
On point, like on point.
Oh.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
There are only 2 of us. You'll imagine that we were able to finish the 1 box in one day. We just had to eat 2 lobster rolls apiece. That's just how the math worked. I have so many new easy recipes coming your way that you're just gonna love. Make sure to subscribe to the sipbitego channel on YouTube to be the first to know when new recipe videos come out. Subscribe today. Oh my god, just so completely easy and delicious, and it was such a treat to be able to treat ourselves to fresh lobster from Maine while we're sitting here in quarantine doing basically nothing exciting in Portland, Oregon. So I just have to like give an awesome shout out. Freaking love Cape Cod chips. Like, actually, ridiculously, my husband was making a joke that like he needed to run out to the grocery store the day the kit was delivered and that he wanted Cape Cod chips, and actually we got them. They're so good, and we only have one bag left because we made these yesterday, but so good. I'm gonna hide these so my husband doesn't know there's any left. Another big shout out to this company, Steve's Snacks Bakery. I can never find the camera. Oh my god, these freaking whoopie pies. So good. And they come from Maine. In Skowhegan. Skowhegan. They're so good. Like, as if you have any room left after all that delicious lobster for anything. In case you do. Sorry about that. Look at that serious layer of creamy goodness on the inside. Perfect thing. It's now a day later. Unfortunately, the lobster's all gone, but we have these delicious whoopies. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had this plugged in my ear the whole time. Well, it was such a bummer to not be able to make it back to Rhode Island this summer. We really missed New England and all our friends and family, but I will say now we don't have to miss delicious things like lobster rolls because we can just order them from Mason's Famous Lobsters. So I hope that you found this Foodies gift guide totally helpful. I think Lobster Rolls by Mail is just the most genius concept ever. And I think really anyone that loves seafood would like it, and they're so easy to make. You really don't have to be a pro or anything to get it done right. So anyways, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful and delicious day. Cheers! There are so many delicious other videos to check out on the sipbitego YouTube channel and at sipbitego.com.